Hello, we are live on Facebook and YouTube. Hello there. Hello, viewers. Is anybody there? I'm gonna type on my hello. Facebook at Charity Nganga. Enter Facebook at hello. One person is watching me. Say, can you type here? Hi. Tell me if you can hear me well. Grace Warimo, hello. How are you? It's been a minute. Grace Warimo from Qatar. Thank you for joining. We are live. This is the session that we come in to answer questions. Let me see. We come to answer questions about the green card. I have seen that you have left so many questions. 3 people are watching. Welcome to Charities Bubble USA. We are live on Charities Bubble USA. We are live on Facebook at Charity Nganga. Naitwa Gadhoni. Welcome to the show. And we are live at Charities Bubble fan page. So if you're on there, just say hi so that I can know that you're there. And once again, I'm going to type my YouTube channel here so that you can be able to subscribe to my channel, Charity Bubble. Not a very fast typer, but I get there. So Charities Bubble USA at YouTube. Charities. Charities Bubble. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I have to put an apostrophe there, and sometimes it gives me trouble. So hello everyone. Let me first of all acknowledge my subscribers. I have seen overwhelming support. We are at I like mentioning my subscribers because this is great. We are at let me see. I'm trying to open my phone here. 555 subscribers. Yay! Thank you for supporting me and for being a part of this journey. I normally like to bring live shows here so that I can invite people from Facebook to come and watch my videos. Because if you're able to subscribe to my channel, watch my videos, you get more information because that's where my videos are. And then you can leave a question and then I can answer it on my live session. I try to answer them sometimes on when I try to answer them on YouTube. But if I have not, I will make sure that when I come live, I will answer all my questions. So thank you, my dear friends for subscribing to my channel. Please call your friends, call your relatives. We are talking about the green card. And I like to talk. So thank you for subscribing to my channel. So keep on going on. I like to, for anybody who is coming in and they are new, I live here in the USA and I came here 7 years ago through a green card. So what I do is to share. I like to share my journey and to tell people how I came to the US because my friends, they are like, oh, you Twitter, call us there so that we can, at least we can have a feel of what goes on around there. So that's why I decided to start this channel because like I said before, and I've said again, when I won the green card, I had no clue. It was clue. Oh my gosh. I think I'm back. I think we are back. I had got a loss there. It's called technicalities. Sometimes they just come in and then you're like, whoops. So like I said, I'm just trying to help people to know this green card journey, because you can come to the US through a green card, and it's the best way for you to come in. So let us go to the questions. I have had so many questions asked by people in YouTube who have left comments there, and that's what I like to tackle when I go live. And then I am going to upload a video about the green card process. That video has been requested by very many people. So I will go ahead and upload it so that I can just explain again how to go about it. And like I said, if you want to start the Grace put, thank you for joining me. That's my friend from school. So she's asking, how long is this process? How hard is it for the average person applying for a visa? Oh my gosh, Grace, you know, when we live here in the US, and especially if you are born here in the US, it's very hard to know. Actually, most people ask me, what's the green card? Because they don't understand. But the green card is a lottery that is applied every year. Now, it opens in October, and a few people are selected from the qualifying countries. So if you win a green card, like, you're very lucky. But you can try as many years as you want. And then when you win the green card, there's a process. If you go to my YouTube channel, you will find that I have I've put some videos there about the process until you come to the US, you stay for 5 years, and then you become a US citizen. Right now, I am a US citizen, and it just gives me joy in my heart. Joy Rami, my number one champion. Hello, Charity. Hope you are doing well, Mama. Mtwapa tuned in as always. So that's for all the way in Mtwapa in Mombasa. So, Grace, it's a long process. Basically, after you win the green card and you come to the US, it takes 5 years. 5 years for you to become a US citizen, and you have to follow some guidelines, some rules, and those rules and the whole process, most people do not understand it. In Africa, like I said, I never understood it, and that is why I decided to start this channel. Jacqueline Jogona. Jacqueline Jogona, welcome to the show. Hey, hi, Charity. What is the best dress code for the DV lottery photo? Now, the DV lottery photo is just they want a plain background. They want you to have a white background, in other words. So if you have a photo that has something behind you that is not white, that is not good. Another thing, they want a photo that you don't have your glasses on. They want to see your whole face, like your plain face. So make sure that when you're doing, let me see, I have some information here about the photo. So the photograph. So let me read about the photograph here. I like taking notes so that I can give the right information here. So Jacqueline Jogona, about the photo, it has to be a recent photograph within the last 6 months. So do not take a photo, do not submit a photograph that is older than 6 months. Make sure that it is 6 months. That is for yourself, your spouse, and your kids. And let's see if we have more information about the photograph. I think I do. So make sure that you do not, so it has to be in color, you have to be in focus. That means when you're looking at the photo, you're looking direct to the camera so that they can take your whole face. Another thing, so take in front of a plain white or off-white background. It has to be a white background. And then take with your full face view on the camera and with your eyes open. So do not close your eyes when you are taking the photograph, because the photograph is like that. This one is explaining about you, like it's giving them an overview of who you are. And then, so you talked about with the best dress. Take in clothing that you normally wear on a daily basis. So it doesn't matter what you wear, so long as it means it meets those requirements. So Davis Dashana following, thank you for joining. Elizabeth Wamwati, that's a friend for a long time. Thank you for joining. So then let's continue about the photograph. So do not wear any uniforms in your photo. They said that just plain clothes. But if you are a religious person and there's a clothing that you are, for example, you are a religious person and you put on something head covering, you can put that one on. They don't ask if it's about religion. And then do not wear a hat when you are taking the photo. And then do not have headphones. You know, people are used to wearing headphones and all that stuff on their ears. Do not have headphones or wireless devices on your ears. Do not wear eyeglasses. Now, I am wearing eyeglasses. So if I was to take that photo, I could remove my eyeglasses because they want to see how my face is. And so unless you wear hearing devices, if you have a hearing problem and the doctor has specifically prescribed hearing devices for you, that is when you can you can put on those ones. So I think I have told about the photo. So please make sure that you follow those guidelines about the photo. So if they open in October, it will run until when? Davis Dashana is asking. Now, it is going to open in early October. I'm going to look at the specific date because I want to give the specific date when it opens. And it runs until the end of October. And the best time to apply is at the beginning, at the mid. Do not submit your application at the last day. You know, sometimes we are last minute people. Please submit your application earlier. It's better to submit it. Don't be like you're doing it the last minute. Lin Wahoo, that is my niece. Hi, Auntie. Happy watching you from the other side. that's my niece. Thank you for joining me. So, like I said, that's about the photo. So very, very important, and it will start next month. I am going to come here and tell you at the exact date because I want to be sure about the date, and I haven't read anything. This one I was reading like 2 days ago, so I was like, I'm going to use this one as a reference for this session. Now, if you want to apply for the green card next month, make sure that you have the photo and you have your passport, your Kenyan passport, your Ugandan passport, and go to the website travel.state.gov. Read about the countries that qualify. And Kenya is one. So please make sure that you have a passport because that is the first requirement. Before you apply for a green card lottery, you must have a passport. That is a requirement that they put in. Go to some questions that have been asked by my people here. Oh my gosh, let me see. Let me go to comments because I like to look at my phone because I have a problem coordinating between my computer and my phone. So I like reading the comments from my phone because it's easier for me to do that. So I have a question here for a lady who was asking me about the name. And I have answered this question, but I am not going to get tired of asking the question. If your names are different in any of your documents, please make sure that you have an affidavit. Look for an affidavit and have them attest that all those are your names. The only there. So please make sure that you have an affidavit. Okay, let's see if we have another question here. So this one is, I have some inquiry about the DV lottery, but they did not tell me. So if you want to ask me a question, please make sure that you be specific so that I am able to answer your question to my best. And of course, we have a WhatsApp group. And I have been sending links to people to join our WhatsApp group. It's called Charities Bible USA Funds, whereby we are having an interactive group where people can ask questions. They can leave questions on the WhatsApp the questions. So that means that the discussion, a discussion is for everybody. It's not a one person thing. So in the discussion, people ask questions about the DV. So you can join the WhatsApp group. I'm gonna send links. I'm going through my messenger and through my the saved phones and my friends on Facebook. So if you see a link, a WhatsApp link, that one is to invite you to Charity Bible Funds USA, a WhatsApp group where we are discussing about this green card thing so that we can understand. We need to understand this stuff so that when we are going to apply for the green card, and if you do not have a passport this year, it's okay. Do not get discouraged or say that you're not going to do it. If you do not have a passport this year, please make sure that you have a passport next year, because next year in October they will open, and when they open, you can apply for the green card. So please make sure that you are able to acquire your passport, because right now it might be too late. It is the 15th. So we have 15 days to go, because like I said, the website is going to open early October. So you might be late, but do not get discouraged. Don't get discouraged. What you do is apply for your passport now, and by the time it's October next year, the years go very fast. Just the other day we were in January. Right now we are in September. So it's not going to be a long time, but please make sure that you have your passport ready for next year. So if you miss this one, it's okay. But if you apply for your passport and wait for next year. Now, I had another question that a guy was asking me. What about if you have, how many times can you do the application? Now, when you're doing the application, please make sure that you only submit one application. Very different for money. You find that the more chances you enter, the more chances to win. Now, the green card thing is different, totally different. You only submit your name. Now, the only way you can have your name, now let me give you an example of maybe how you can be there, but you have not submitted 2 times. Now, if you are married, you have your husband and you have yourself. So now let me give you an example of what we did. When we applied the green card, I applied with my name. I was a primary applicant, and then my husband, and then my children. And then my husband applied by himself. He was the primary applicant, then he put me and my kids. So that means that was his and there was mine. So the only way that you cannot submit many applications, but if you are married, your spouse can submit their individual application and you can submit your individual application. But do not make a mistake of submitting 2 applications, because if you submit 2 applications on the DV lottery and they see that you have 2 names, they will disqualify you. You will be disqualified. So please make sure that you do not submit 2 applications. Now, let us look at a case, and I'm going to talk about this because I know in Kenya, men are allowed to marry many wives. And it doesn't mean that if you have many wives that you cannot apply for the green card. You can. But if you are a man and you have like 2 wives, if you have 2 wives, make sure that you only apply for 1 wife, right? You put your name and you are one wife. I don't know if it goes with favoritism or whatever. The one that you want to put there, it has to be the only 1 wife. You cannot apply a green card and say that you have 2 spouses. The American system does not recognize someone with 2 wives. So put 1 wife. It doesn't matter if you have 10 wives, just put 1 wife there. Now, on the other hand, your wives, if they want to apply for the green card visa or for the green card lottery, they can put your name as their spouse because you are married to them. You understand what I mean? So please do not submit multiple applications, but different spouses can submit their individual applications. Now, there's another question that I have been getting. This one, I was reading about it in the morning on my WhatsApp group. What if you're married and you don't have a marriage certificate? Now, if you're married, we have customary marriage, and that is what we go about at home. And even me, myself, I was married by a customer. So I have a person called Dick. I don't understand what you're saying. That I don't understand that writing. So if you could explain to me in English or in Swahili, I would be able to answer your question. But I don't understand that language. That is. And please make sure that when you're commenting or when you're putting anything, this is a public forum. Please put things that are acceptable and things that just type something that is acceptable in this forum, because we want to keep it as respectful as we can. So I was saying about being married. Now, if you were married, like the way we get married at home, and we do not have a marriage certificate. Now, here in the US, it's a little bit different. If you live with a man, even for 10 years, and that man has not married you, you have not gone to the court or to the church and gotten a marriage certificate, that person is your boyfriend or your girlfriend. Okay, so here in the US, that's your boyfriend or your girlfriend. That's not your husband, because they recognize the marriage that is in that paper. It has to be a legal marriage. You understand what I mean? So what I did, I had been married for a long time, and we had applied. I had been married through a traditional marriage. So what we did, after we had won our green card, we went and just legalized our marriage. But it doesn't matter whether you are married traditionally. There has to be evidence, right? Like our evidence. Even we had that marriage certificate done after we had won our green card. We had kids. We had kids and we had both of our names. So that is evidence, to show that we had been married. The only thing that we had not done was legalizing our marriage. Okay. So very, 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 very important. So Davis Dashana is asking, we want to contact the embassy for I don't know for what we want to contact the embassy for what. Maybe you can finish that question for me. If you finish that question, I'll be able to answer it for you. So please, 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 if you are married and you don't have that legal marriage certificate, you will have to prove in the American embassy, because they recognize the legal marriage, not the word of mouth marriage. Okay. So make sure that, but I would think about that if I win the green card, because don't run and say that I am going to do a big wedding and whatever, and you haven't applied, you haven't even won the green card. So very, very important. Now, another person was asking me in my WhatsApp about the medical and about the interview. Now, please do not think about the medical appointment and do not think about the interview appointment before you win the green card. The first step is to win the green card, the one that we will apply in October. If you win that, and you open, when you go to the EDV website and you open in May, because it opens in May, the people who will apply in October will check in May of next year. If it says that you have been selected, that means that you have won, because it says you have been selected to process. That is when that you will wait until they contact you. And in the application, I'm going to put up a video about how to apply for the green card. The application requires you to put an email address that you have access to. It requires you to put an email that you have access to. So please, please, please make sure that you put an email address that you can read every day, that you can look at every day, so that after you have been selected, you will see an email. We received an email to tell us where to go to fill out the DS-260, because she was even asking me about the DS-260. So don't worry about the DS-260. Don't worry about the medical if you have not won the green card. So that question should be for someone who has won the green card. So if you have won the green card and you have been selected, you already know, because it opened up in May. So they will send you an email and they will tell you what to do. And when you go to my videos, you will see that I have explained. Now, my last video, I talked the visa interview. The visa interview happens only if you had won the green card and you have gone through all those processes. So do not worry about the DS-260. Do not worry about the medical interview if you have not been selected. So don't worry about that. Let's do this thing about application after we have applied and after we have applied and we have won is when we are going to think about that. So let me see what this. So in my case about change of status, kindly Charity, when I visited that, I am confused about the. If you are able to finish your question, I'll be able to answer it for you. I don't know what's going on with my camera here, but I know I'll be back. I'm gonna come back. Come on. So don't worry about that. Just make sure that make sure. I know you cannot see me, but I'm gonna continue talking. Make sure that you are able to don't overthink it. Just make sure that let's do the application first, and then we are going to, after we win is when we are going to think about the other things. I don't know what happened to my camera here. So I am going to end this broadcast and then I'm going to come back here in a little bit because I do not understand why I cannot see myself in the camera. So once again, thank you for watching me. I am going to come back live here shortly.